Imagine your child is an iPhone, not the newest iPhone, the little iPhone that's been in your junk drawer for years. The battery still works. It just doesn't last very long anymore. We'll call him Little Phone. Little Phone wakes up in the morning, battery's 100%. Everything looks fine. No one would ever guess the battery is about to work twice as hard as everyone else. Mom helps Little Phone get dressed, breakfast, shoes on, backpack, one transition after another. Battery, 95%. Little Phone walks into school, new sounds, bright lights. There's 25 kids talking. Remember where to put your backpack. Remember the morning routine. Don't forget your folder. Smile, say hi. Battery's at 85%. Math starts. The teacher gives 3 directions. Most kids use a little bit of battery to stay focused. Little Phone, he's using twice as much. It's not because he isn't trying. It's because staying focused takes more power. His battery's at 70%. Now it's time for PE. There's loud whistles, running, transitions, more noise. Battery, 55%. Then, fire alarm goes off. Nobody knew that was going to happen. Battery, 40%. Lunchtime. Bright lights, a noisy cafeteria, strong smells, trying to sit still, trying to make conversation. Back to class. Reading, writing, more listening, more sitting, more trying. Battery, 10%. Then, the bus ride home. It's crowded, it's hot, it's also loud. It's one more transition. Battery starts flashing red. It's at 1%. Mom smiles. Hey, buddy, how was your day? Can you put your backpack away? Battery, 0%. Black screen, phone shuts off. Here's what we have trouble understanding sometimes. The backpack didn't drain the battery. You didn't drain the battery. Home didn't drain the battery. Little Phone spent every bit of energy trying to make it through the day. Home is just where there wasn't enough battery left to keep pretending everything was okay. Now imagine instead of yelling or getting frustrated or rolling your eyes or sighing or taking it personal or ignoring your phone, you plugged it in. Because that's exactly what we would do. We'd never say, come on, other phones are still on. You're just being lazy. Your sister's phone is at 42%. We know batteries don't respond to lectures. They respond to charging. Here's what charges Little Phone. Not another demand, not homework, not tell me about your day. Little Phone needs a charger first. Sometimes that charger looks like 10 minutes on the trampoline, a protein snack, quiet, headphones, a swing, a bike, a weighted blanket, music, or a parent who says, I'm so glad to see you. Once we learn the difference between tantrums and meltdowns, once we learn to hold the expectation, follow our routines, use our systems, we learn that Little Phone isn't misbehaving. It's a battery that just drains faster. It isn't lazy or refusing to charge. It isn't choosing the worst possible time to shut down. It simply spent every bit of battery it had trying to make it through the day. And maybe that's what your child has been doing too. So tomorrow, when Little Phone walks through your front door on 1%, don't ask it to keep running. Don't be surprised when it can't. Just be the place where it finally gets to recharge. And help it find the charger. Phones don't feel guilty when they need to be charged. They don't apologize. They don't promise to try harder tomorrow. They just need power. I wish our kids believed this about themselves, but instead, so many of them believe that they're bad. They believe that they're lazy. They tell me this themselves when I work with them, when things get hard, when their batteries are draining, but they're not. We might think they're too sensitive, too emotional, too much, too difficult, but maybe they're just a little phone trying to make it through a really long day on a battery that runs out faster than everyone else's. And maybe our job isn't to make them feel bad for needing to recharge. It's to remind them that everyone needs a charger. Some phones just need one a little sooner. Someday, Little Phone won't always need you to be their charger, but today it does. And if your child learns one thing from you, I hope it's this. Needing to recharge is never something to be ashamed of because phones don't apologize for needing power, and neither should our kids.